Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I hope all of you are having a very splendid day today. Let's not beat about the bush. Let's go straight to the heart of the matter, shall we? I'd like to, if I may, talk to you about this. Ingmar Bergman's cinema. In November 2018, the Criterion Collection released this set, which is Ingmar Bergman's Cinema. This is a Blu-ray set that sets forth a presentation of a majority of the films directed by the Swedish director Ingmar Bergman. And these run from his early works in the 1940s up through to his last directorial effort in the early 2000s. So really we're spanning quite a long period, over half a century. And it is undeniable that Ingmar Bergman as a filmmaker is of a certain artistic stature. And of course, there are always evaluations and reevaluations done of filmmakers over the years and their respective filmographies and artistic output. With Ingmar Bergman, I would say for the most part, overall, he has enjoyed, or his fame has enjoyed much sustenance and continuation over the years. And while there have been certain instances where Ingmar Bergman's place in the artistic pantheon of cinema may have been questioned over the years, and I don't think it's unreasonable to make those sorts of questions, I think ultimately Criterion is making a bold and undeniably powerful statement with this particular release, because Criterion is saying this is Ingmar Bergman and he is here to stay. So the Criterion Collection release, Ingmar Bergman's Cinema, is, according to Criterion's description, a collection of 39 films, including, as of the time of this video, 18 never before released by Criterion. So we have 39 films, in which 18 of those have never been released by Criterion. So this is quite a collection indeed. Of course, not all of his films that he directed are included in this set, and so I think that's unfortunate. But that has, I think, more to do with the issue of securing licensing rights, and perhaps in the future Criterion might be able to secure the rights for the films that have not been included in this particular set, and hopefully we might be able to see more Bergman films released in the Criterion Collection in the future, especially if this particular set enjoys a lot of financial success for the Criterion Collection, which I hope indeed is the case. With this box set, there is much to explore, and with 39 films, plus supplemental and special feature material, essays and the like, you've got a whole, a lifetime's worth of stuff to explore, I would say. And it is quite a challenge. It is quite a behemoth. This is very monolithic, and the subject matter is intense and electrifying and oh so wonderful. So with that in mind, my friends, what I would like to propose to you is, over the course of the next few videos, I would like to present to you some of my discussions and reactions to this set, and to specific aspects of this set, if you don't mind. And so over the course of the next few videos, I will be talking about just general aspects, and then trying to focus on specific aspects. I will be talking about the films in this set, and as you may know, the films are presented in a particular order, which has been commonly known as, or referred to as, the Criterion curated order. This means that the films here are presented in a way. Of course, there are many discs, so you don't have to watch the films in a set order. You can basically watch the films in any order that you like. But Criterion has prepared a specific order that Criterion's team has curated, which is significant in that it's different from the chronological order, that is, the order of the films by filmography chronology. So this is something that is very much a fascinating document, and one that charts a certain course through Bergman's filmography. Now, I have seen all the films in this set in the Criterion curated order, and I have a lot to say about that particular viewing experience. So what I will be doing over the course of separate videos is I will be also talking about the groupings in this Criterion order, Criterion curated order. Now, the groupings are, let me step back. I know that for some of you, who are maybe don't have the set yet, or are still going through the set, you do not want to be spoiled by, let's say, the films themselves. You don't want to be spoiled by the supplemental materials, and for some of you also, you don't want to be spoiled by the actual curated order. I know for some of you, the act of exploring the films through the curated order is itself a delightful mystery that you want to discover in your own way. So I appreciate that. So I will avoid talking about the actual films in the curated order until I go to the specific videos, in which case I will be sure to put up spoiler warning comments beforehand, and I won't list any of the films in the description, and I won't do any of that. I won't list the films in the curated order in the description boxes or anything like that. So all of this is to say at the outset of this that I won't be spoiling. If I do talk about the curated order, I will be sure to make spoiler warnings, and I won't talk about them in any other videos except for the specific videos talking about the curated order. So don't worry about the being spoiled by me mentioning the curated order, let's say in this video, because I will not do that. So, but given that, I would also suggest that if you out there are wary of any kind of spoilers with respect to what's inside this box, and believe me, it is just a monumental, marvelous set with so many things that are waiting to be discovered by you. So if you are wary of being spoiled by any details, then of course I would suggest that you don't watch these videos, but that you wait until you have gotten this and that you have enjoyed the box. And once that occurs, then you can come back to these videos at any time. So that's my little upfront spoiler message, or message about spoilers. So if you want to pick and choose the videos that I'm going to put up, that's perfectly fine as well. I will be sure to be careful with my titles, and I won't make any specific comments in the description box. But I would just be careful. Perhaps some people might be making comments, and I'm all for any kind of comments that people have. So if you are wary about spoilers, I would also urge you perhaps to avoid looking at the comment sections as well. So with that in mind, my friends, I will be now talking about the specific aspects of this box set. I should also tell you that at the outset, I will be talking about the specific films in the set, but I will not be going into any spoilers or any plot details about any of the films. I'll be talking about them in a way that hopefully will be vague and ambiguous, so that I know that for a lot of you, you won't have seen all of the films in the Bergman box set, so I appreciate that. So I will not be going into any specific plot details with respect to any of these films because I do not want to spoil them, but I will try to be as vague as possible, but still try to go into them just enough to give a sense of what is going on here with Criterion's presentation of Bergman's films via Ingmar Bergman's cinema. So, with that in mind, my friends, I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And until we meet again, my friends, cheers.